Boom, boom, this is Kendra, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday afternoon. Well, not quite afternoon, only 11:30 here on the East Coast. A little windy outside, but other than that, a pretty warm day considering it's January. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. We got a little bit of mass for the dead out, so we got a few things to cover, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. There is a Nazfest. Sum it up. Yes, 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 yes. We've been waiting for Yuri, and she's finally here. We got rumors that she was going to be coming out. Couldn't get really a lot of information as to what she was going to be, but this is it. So it's 10 step summon. So as long as you get about 4,000, you should be able to do the 10 step. It's debatable on what you want to do if you don't have 4,000. You have a chance to get one of the characters in the standard banner. These are rate up from this position, so you have a better chance of getting them. Understand that this is not rate up. Okay, this is for the only reason you would want to do this is if you want Yuri, and I wanted Yuri because I wanted a tank, straight tank. She's a straight tank. And Toma's really not technically a tank. You could use her as a tank because she does heal a little bit of herself, and she does have high hit points. But the fact of the matter is, she's a damage dealer. Okay. She can dig out nearly 50,000 damage, and that's why she's SS rank. Yuri is another SS rank character. There are 3 levels to look at: SS, S, and A. Okay, Yuri is SS, along with Intoma are SS. Lupus Regina, who's my healer, she's an S. Some, and I'm now having full S team because I got Yuri makes a full SS or S team. Which was my goal. So I don't have any trouble. Survivability is no longer an issue for me. Even on some of the higher levels, I can survive without any trouble. Damage is my next thing, so I'm waiting for the next SS rank damage dealer to come out. I'll snatch that up. I should have 4,000 Chaos Stones for a rate up, the next one that comes out. I'm hoping it's going to be, I'm hoping Tanya, the Tanya Evil collab, when that comes to the global, I'm hoping that she is a damage dealer. If she is, I'll go ahead and pull for her. And that should give me, I'm pretty sure that she's going to be SS rank when she comes out. So here's what we got. So this is Yuri. So 4,000, you can guaranteed to get her on this. Okay, on 10, step 10, you get her. Now, I did the full 10 steps. A lot of people don't like this because they say, pull on the rate up banner, you might get lucky. And get some of the others, well, yeah, but you might not. Okay, plus it's expensive because it's 500 each time. So, if you want the character, go for it on the step up. And the reason I say that is because I got a lot of other stuff in the step up. Not just that. Some of the stuff that I got, character-wise, was I also snatched up Jalbadeo. Where's Jalbadeo? That right here. Jalbadeo. This is, of course, just Demiurge, just in his disguise when he was enacting Ain's plan of taking over the world, so to speak. But this is him in his form. So I got this A rank character. Okay, I got him. I got another copy of Mare as well. So that's increased the overdrive there. I also got Shoutier. Okay, the Blood Valkyrie version. This is an A rank as well. And I also managed to snatch up. I snatched up one of these Pandora's actor. I think it was this. I think it was the ever-changing no-face version. I already had the other version. But it's interesting simply because of the fact that they are actually both the same type. No difference in the types. They're identical types, identical elemental. So it's interesting. I'd actually got the Lakias and the excellent version of high. S-rank version of Clementine right here. I got those last week. They over the last 3 or 4 weeks they've had pulls up. They've had rate ups, but none of the characters I was interested in. But I'll do like the first pull on the rate simply because it's 100. You get a temple for 100. Granted, it's not anything rate up, but you might get lucky, and I did twice. So that's what I've been doing. Yuri was the first 10 step up that I did since I got Lupus Regina. So I'm very selective. So I do have my full team is SS or S. You've got Ara. He does a ton of damage. I got her. She's a tank, a healer, and Bug Love Intoma damage, and sort of tanky. So yeah, so I have an S ranked team right now, which is good. You know, I can complete. I haven't got to it yet, but I'm completing the upper end of the hard mode. I should be able to finish it now that I've got the full team together. That should hold me. I'm going to look for one more SS attack character in the next banner. As I said, that's the next banner I'll pull on. She's pretty good too. I've got Evil Eye. But yeah, so I got other stuff. I also got one of my favorite Chaos Relics in the draw. I love this Chaos Relic. I consider it, in my opinion, it's probably the best Chaos Relic. It doesn't really offer, it offers no damage, but it heals you each turn. So each turn you automatically get some healing from it. So if there's a character that's very weak, this can, like your healer or something, you can put this on your healer and it helps. And that is this one right here. Right here. Hit points recovered over time. It's the Lord Momonga. So this is the one I had originally, and I got this in that draw as well too. As you can see, I'm working on leveling it up. They got some really good Chaos Relics. This is another excellent Chaos Relic. This does hit points and attack. The PvE Relic that just came out in the last assault field that they have is not bad. Decreased the magic damage taken and nullifies magic damage one time. So this will give you a shield that'll last for a turn. So that's a pretty good. That's pretty good. This one is not bad. This is another hit point and attack. So I try to go for ones that give me hit points and attack at the same time. I don't like a lot of the others where they just focus on like one attribute, like this one right here. You know, I used it at the beginning simply because I didn't have anything, but I no longer use it much now, as you can see. So these are the ones I'm focusing on. This is not a bad one either. It raises your magic attack power. This is not bad either. But I don't use the critical rate much anymore. And then this one right here is a good one. This is the same as the other one, except this is physical damage is decreased and physical damage nullified. So you can be a little picky and choosy. If I'm going up against, you know, if you're going up against a team, you know, characters that have that do physical damage, you can put that one on and swap the two out interchangeably, and still have that. And as you can see, got a lot of Chaos Relics. I got to start focusing on them, breaking those as well. Chaos Relics are a slow haul. So it's not something that you can do very quickly because you just don't get the mats to do it quick. So that's what, yeah, so Yuri is up if you do want to pull for her. So if you need a tank, she's an excellent tank. I'll go ahead and let you see her in battle. She doesn't do a ton of damage, but she does good damage. Okay. If you're looking for damage, she's probably not something that you want to pull on. Let's go into the chapter here. Let's do something in this is hard mode. This chapter 4 hard mode. So these are not going to be, you know, ones that's easy to beat. So, but I'll just give you that just so you can see the team in action. We might get to see a big heal from Lupus Regina. Lupus Regina is sort of, especially when you get in the higher levels, Lupus Regina is sort of played best if you do her manually, because she does her birthday shower as base. So you might want to focus on some of her other skills the first time. So there you see, she does pretty good, and she does damage reduction on the whoever she hits. So when they hit back, they don't hit back as hard. So you know, you don't necessarily want to throw out. So for Lupus Regina, you'd want to do, you know, you can do the Destruction Fist for her, but you might just want to do, you can do the healings and stuff right here, or you can do a body strengthen and then select which target that you want to strengthen the body. I would do it on her directly herself, and then, you know, you might just want to do a fight. You know, mass weakness is an excellent skill, and then he can do his whip breaking whip. Okay. So you let this run. Okay, then you can put it back on auto. Now it'll function back to the main ones. So this way you control the healing for Lupus Regina, so that she doesn't start. It's useless to use birthday shower coming out of the gate, simply because of the fact that healing everybody and doing damage is not going to happen. At the end of the first round, nobody's going to be needing of healing. Okay, usually, because it's usually just one character. Even if it's high level, they can usually take it out. So there's really no use healing with Birthday Shower coming out of the gate. So by doing it manually, you can stave that off and focus it on forward. But as you can see, this is hard mode. I didn't have any trouble with that whatsoever. Everybody's pretty much full hit points, hardly any damage. So I don't think I'll have any trouble. I won't be able to 3-star some of the bosses. I'll beat them, but I probably might not be able to do it in enough turns, which is why I need an SS attacker. Another SS attacker would make things go really well. So I'll just have to wait and see when that comes up. But yeah, so Yuri is up. So if you're looking for a tank and you got 4,000 cow stones, go for it. You will not regret it. She is the toughest one on my team. I've already done some of the undead events, because undead is where I test out tanks to see who is the best. Intoma was my tanky, but Intoma, like I say, Intoma's SS rank because she does a ton of damage and she's tanky because she heals herself and she's got a lot of hit points. But Yuri's a straight tank. She does damage reduction on the enemy, and at the same time, she just has a ton of hit points. She's already at 80. She's only at 80, and she's already got more hit points than Intoma, who's at 90. So that should tell you how much of a tank she is. And she's always the last to drop. I did the undead. I got wiped pretty quick, but she was the last one standing. She managed to go a whole nother turn before she fell, and she's not even at fully max. So that tells you how much of a tank she is. So if you're looking for a tank who does okay damage and has some pretty good side buff on the skill set, then you might want to go for her. She does an overdrive skill increase too. If you take a look at her, her skill set, I think we can do it from affiliations. Yeah. So she deals physical damage, okay, and then she does 30% overgrade charge. So you're going to get the overdrive faster. And it's a 3. It only costs 3 hit points. And then her second one, Destruction Fist, which deals physical damage to a foe, okay, but it decreases its attack. So once it gets hit, the hit back that you get from it, if it survives, will be a lot less because it decreases its attack. And then she's got the Etiquette, which is not bad too. This increases the evasion rate and lowers the damage taken of all allies. So all of your allies benefit from this because it lowers their damage and increases their evasion rate, okay? And it makes it easier for the user to be targeted by foes, okay? So you get an increased evasion rate and lower damage taken of all allies. It's an excellent skill. So it's definitely something that you want to focus out. So I'm working on getting her up to 90 so I can start unlocking some of her high level skills. But she's an excellent character. Okay, she's already got the highest hit points on my team base, so does real, and she deals physical damage to a foe and decreases its physical defense. That's what her overdrive is. If you ever get to overdrive, you won't see overdrive until you get farther into the game. When I first started out on the game, I kept getting a lot of DMs from people saying that their overdrive was broken because it wasn't happening. You can go through normal completely without seeing the overdrive. Overdrive is a skill gauge, and it has to charge up before you can start unleashing the overdrive skills, which are more powerful. So you have to charge the gauge, and it takes a little while to get there. But this right here will help me get there a little bit faster, simply because of the fact that I can get a 30% increase inside of the overdrive. So it's definitely something that you want to look at. It only costs 3. So she's just got an awesome kit. She's, she works good in manual, but she's really best. You can do her in auto, but she's really best in manual because you can throw out some of this stuff, lowering damage taken by all allies and increasing their evasion rate. This will be an excellent startup skill, okay? Simply because of the fact that you can get you would probably want to focus. My focus would be using the fighting palm most of the time, and then when you get to the big boss, throw out an Etiquette. Okay, because then you're going to get an evasion rate, and it's going to lower the damage that they take from the boss. So that would be the best time to use it. But yes, so she's got an excellent skill set. She is SS rank. There's 3 levels: SS, S, and A. She is SS, and I've also got Intoma, which is SS. Lupus Regina is S, and then R is S as well. So I've got a pretty good team. I should be able to complete Herbo with it. But I'd like one more super heavy SS attack character. So that's what I'll be looking for next. All right. But yeah, this is an excellent. If you're looking for a tank, having survivability issues, Yuri might be your ticket out of that. All right. So thanks a lot for watching. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. If you click on that bell, you'll be notified each time I do drop a video. I do have a Patreon account. If you want to support the channel from that direction, I'll put that in the description box below. So, Kenrir, again, thanks a lot for watching. Coming at you from the corner, and I'm signing out.